Welcome to the Tracie Trendy Show. Welcome back, my lovelies. Wow, let's get right into this Floribama shore and talk about what has been going down. Because that situation with Gus and Candace, and as well as Hannah, caused quite a stir in social media. Yes, it did. And what particular, let me give you a backstory in case you haven't seen the episode. There was all this fight over a hair blow dryer. Apparently, Gus took Candace's blow dryer, didn't ask for it, and copped an attitude when he was caught with it. Okay? And rewind now, he got mad when Jeremiah packed his things. He said, "You don't touch my things without my permission." And yet, with Candace, he didn't ask for permission. He took her stuff and got mad when she called him on it. All right? So, got so mad that he ran out the house. All right? In the dead of winter, no shirt, well, like a tank top, and some shorts. Okay? And then he threw off his mic while he was running. So they couldn't catch him or locate him anywhere. So, anyway, Hannah calls the house. Hannah is Gus's sister. He has two sisters. Okay? Now, this picture, you see two sisters and a brother. So there's 4 siblings in total. Gus is the oldest. I don't know which of these women is Hannah, but I'm assuming it's the heavier set one because I looked at her Instagram and it appears to be her. So I don't know. But anyhow, Hannah calls the house. Candace answers it. And Hannah threatens Candace. She says, "If any effing thing happens to my brother, I'm going to personally beat your effing A." So I'm like, whoa. So popping off. Why are you popping off? Hannah, why? You don't even know the situation. And even if you did, Candace didn't do anything wrong. She said, "Don't mess with my things." And it resulted in your grown man brother having a big baby tantrum and running out the house in the dead of winter. This solidifies this, Hannah's reaction and Gus's reaction solidifies to me his entire family is screwed up. Okay, screwed up. In less than 30 seconds, I got the whole thing. And then I looked on Self's, that's the brother's website. He seems like he's an insurrectionist talking about a fake election and all that stuff. I said, whoa, let me get off this site. Family's all twisted. So anyway, people wondering, why did Hannah come after Candace? There's through these fan tweets. And Candace says, "I have no idea." I was watching the episode too, and I didn't really have an idea. I was a little half watching. Maybe slick a little bit on there. But anyway, someone commented and reminded everyone that they showed the producers telling Hannah that Gus had an altercation with Candace. Okay? And that's when Hannah just went off. She didn't ask for any questions. She just assumed Candace was guilty. Now, Candace is a woman. Gus is a grown-ass man. Okay? He's grown. Anyhow, some of the fans said she sure picked the wrong one to, talk about disrespecting boundaries and minding your business. They were making memes of Candace. Is really cool. And I love how Candace addressed Hannah. She was like, for one, you can't whoop my A. Okay? You can't whoop my A. But I liked how she said it because she was so calm and cool and collective. Loving it. So, then, let me checking my notes here. Okay. I'm just reading some of these tweets. But really, the whole episode had to do with finding Gus. Gus was lost for 5 whole hours. I was so glad Candace didn't go out there looking for him, okay? Yes, she did a little prayer for him. She's soft-hearted and all that. But she didn't go out there looking for him. And personally, I could have watched the whole episode. Well, use 10 minutes looking for Gus. And let's have the rest, Candace going after Hannah. I could have watched that for a whole hour. But the producers must have known that the episode was kind of weak sauce. That's why they added in a double episode and brought in Candace's best friend, Bethany, which was a good lighthearted episode. It was really entertaining, not so heavy with Gus popping off and getting agitated with everyone. Mind you, Gus has gotten off, popped off at Nilsa first. And people figure, oh, because she was pregnant, Then it was Jeremiah, and he's fussing over some old stuff. Gus is fussing over some old news 3 years ago. And now he's fussing over Candace over, she's saying, hey, you got my hair dryer. So Gus has no accountability. His whole family doesn't seem to hold him accountable. Even Kurt and Kodai weren't holding him accountable. Gus is an attention whore. He has too many enablers. And maybe he's having some withdrawals. I don't know what's going on with this man. So he's just acting so much. And then they're saying, like, what's the deal between Candace and Gus? And Candace just tweeted. She said that he's hated me since season 1, and that's on Priot. I guess you're trying to say period. But anyway, so she said Gus hated her since season 1. And then, you gotta, whatever. And then I went over Gus's site. First he was, silent for a while. Then he starts up with, making kind of fun of the situation, saying like, oh, missing friend, name is Gus. Current outfit, recent outfit. So the current outfit, you can see he's wearing a tank and the shorts. And this next one, he's always smiling with his niece. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. You're not winning over the fans. Even in the post, they're not really happy with what you're projecting out there. If you have problems, Gus, you need to seek help. You're 25 years old. If reality show is too much, because he said that in one of his posts. He was so innocent before he changed. He got on reality, but he's glad he got a backbone now. But maybe he needs to kind of soften it up a bit or hone it in a bit. But I'm like, that's more than a backbone. I mean, why would you have a backbone with Candace? Okay? You took her things. You need accountability. And anyway, he says he's missed that soft, innocent person he was. He posted that. And some people are saying that the alcohol abuse sure aged you, Gus. And some people says another excuses, seems the only pattern in your life, seek a therapist. And some people said Xanax, okay? So he has some issues, for sure. But overall, quite entertaining episode. Quite entertaining. It was saved by that little situation that Candace handled quite nicely with Hannah. With the swiftest. She was so cool, calm. Oh, she did a great job at that. And at the end, of course, her best friend, Bethany, it was cool to see her in the house. Oh, it seems as if Gus is going to be popping off at Kurt. We'll see how that goes. So that's next week. But anyhow, wow. My gosh. This was quite entertaining, but I'm telling you, Gus is on something. I don't know what is on. If he's got some emotional issues, he's got to get a handle on it. Or get off the show, Gus. Get off the show. You're not forced to be on a reality show. All right? So either seek help, or the producer man has to somehow enforce that he gets some help. Because he straight out physically attacked Jeremiah. And why are they letting him skate like this? Really? Even on, I think he was pulled off the season of the challenge. I mean, he's done one, but he was supposed to be doing another, and they pulled him off. So there's some aggression there. And they need to, if it was anybody else, they wouldn't be putting up with this mess. And I wish they would stop acting like he is a victim. And that pretty means Kurt. Really Kurt. Oh, his life story. Oh, everybody's had some issues. Everybody got something that they're toting. In the name of Angela from 90 Day Fiancé. But anyway, everybody has something. All right? And you either got to deal with that. Or either leave the show. If you don't know how to be in the house with folks and act civil, get out. Anyway, my loves, that's all I have to say on that situation. Candace is speaking up on Twitter. She's not holding her time. She, there's no love lost between her and Gus at all. And she's just keeping cool because, everybody needs a check. All right? We all got bills. But anyway, my lovelies, if you enjoyed what you hear, don't hesitate to hit the subscription bell and the notification bell. Drop a line if you haven't done all that already. If you have, share this video if you care. Bye, my lovelies.